a little river nymph, one that's got to account for probably 80% of the fish that I catch. That includes trout and grayling. Here's a little box here. I've got loads of them. All different sizes, all different weights, different hooks, different beads. That's just one box. That's my heavy box. I've got loads of them, reams and reams of this stuff. So let's go ahead and tie it because it's really simple to tie. So start off with a Hanak B400. It's my favourite hook. My favourite hook for jigs. For small stuff, I like the 450, but for this fly, because it's got quite a long profile, 400 for me takes some beating. Now, just to secure that bead in place, I've got black thread, by the way. And I create a little loop there. Now that won't move. I've got a little taper built up behind it, and then just coming down to a bit just as the body starts to bend. And I've got some really well marked coq de leon here. Just grab it. Now some people like a lot, some people like hardly any. For river flies, hardly any. For the winter, I like a little bit of bulk on my tail. Summer, skinny flies. So what I've done is I've tied that in so the tail is about the same length as the body. Okay, see that there? And with your scissors and tidy up. And then sticking a little bit of gold wire, medium gold wire, this stuff. I'll tie it in on my side of the hook shank. Bend that in nice. I then come up to the thorax area. I'm just going to put this out of the way here and there. I've got squirrel. It's a mix that a friend is for me. It's squirrel and I'm guessing hare or rabbit. I'm going to form a rope, and it's quite long because what I'm planning on doing is going down the body and then all the way back up the body. So down and back up. Quite thick. With your ribbon, come up and close touching turns, really close, and then just tie off and secure on a couple of thread wraps. Take your wire, give them a jiggle, and you'll snap. I'm looking for and can't see a dipping brush. Now, because we've done that really quite tight with the wire rib, I can pull quite a lot of that out, but it's not stupidly fat, you know. It's still got that taper. I then come in with this Hen's 36 dubbing. You see it there? Peacock glister basically. And I'm going to come up and form a tight loop, a tight rope over this little skinny area of the thorax. Okay, quite skinny there, yeah? I then take a small ball of the stuff and catch it in like cloaking, if that makes sense. I kind of cloak the nymph, ball it all around that thorax area, just catch it in with your thread. And it looks messy there, but I've caught all that in with the thread. Keep it tight, pull everything back and out the way, and then just a couple of wraps, like so. Then what I do is, I take my varnish, just a little spot on the thread, and then quick finish. Okay, and now the clever bit. I just brush all of that dubbing that I used as a cloak, and it'll cloak the fly. So you've got the hairs here at the bottom, and this peacock at the thorax. If you feel any bit's too long, just take some out. But there you go, that is a, if I wet that, that is just a super, super buggy nymph. It just works well for trout or grayling. I mean, I'll fish this thing the whole year through. It usually sits in a point position, but in the summer I come up, it goes further up on the dropper but in smaller sizes. There you go, that's my little river nymph. Number 1 river nymph, that one is. Try it. I'm sure you'll have great success when you fish it.